So this is going to be one of my little projects today. I made this sign up some time ago when we were having a parade, and I built this so that we could basically set it on that big flatbed trailer I got. And Robert said the other day, well, I'd like to have those signs be able to stand up so that I could, they're doing like a street dance over in a nearby town coming up, and he said he'd like to stand them up so that they could set them outside by the street dance. So I went out back there and I found a couple of pieces of pallets. This one's in pretty good shape and this one's in pretty good shape. And what I might do, these pallets are, I think they're roughly about the size of the sign. I could cut them down a little bit. I was thinking about making two legs that face this way for that to sit on. And build a pocket and have it where you can pick it up out of the pocket and then lay it down on top of this. So really all I got to do is take a little bit off the end of each one of these so it's the same size, build a little pocket foot thing for these two little legs to stand in. And then when he gets through, he can pull that apart and throw it in the back of his car and take it with him. So start off with, I just need to pull the nails out of them. So I'll get on with that. I'm kind of wondering if I cut one of these in half, whether that would be enough to use this foots on this thing, By the way, if you're ever, I'll teach y'all something right quick, it's kind of a mechanic's trick. If you're ever trying to pull nails out of a board and you put your hammer or whatever in the board and you do like this and you don't have enough room to put any more pressure on it, just slide a hammer under the back of here and then you've got an additional amount of space that you can use to pull that out with. That's something that all carpenters know about, because carpenters walk around with a hammer on their hip, and if you try to pull a nail like this, you don't have the right leverage, but if you slide another handle under the back, it'll come right out. Just a little teaching moment for you. I'm going to go back and split this. I believe one of these split in two would be enough for both feet on that. I wouldn't have to use up as much wood. Be right back. I might as well clean this other one off while I'm at it. Might need it. This ain't the right kind of hammer to use. My claw hammers. I should have several around here, but seem to have any in the garage that I can see. Maybe when I go back there to do my sawing, I'll run across one of my claw hammers and I'll bring it back up here. In the meantime, since I'm here, I thought I'd just clean the nails out of this one real quick. Get that out of the way. Anyway, I try to make it a habit to throw these nails immediately into the metal bucket over there so I don't wind up having to pay to have somebody pull them out of my tires. That's more expensive. More expensive to pull them out of your tires than it is to pull them out of put them in a metal bucket. The garage is pretty nice and dry back here. I was just thinking about if I do get any leakage, I could put some of that spray stuff up there wherever I see the holes at. I'm just gonna split. See, here's a hammer right here. It ain't an awful hammer, but it ain't the best one I ever saw, but it's good enough. It's a plumb. That's a plumb good enough hammer. That's what it is. It's got a straight thing on it instead of a crooked thing. They both are good. They're good for different things. This one's really good for smacking and cracking a board, or for getting it under the edge of something so you could whoop it up. One thing you need to keep in mind if you're using one of these is that right there will cut you bad. If you touch that while it's running, it'll take flesh away. It'll take flesh right away from you. Put it in a place where you can't find it. That's 52 inches, almost 53. So if we made this 25, 26, 27, that'd be 54. So if we make it 23 and a half, that'd be 53. 20, what am I saying? 24 twice is 48. 27. 26 and a half. Would be, I forgot what I was figuring out here. 26 and a half and 26 and a half would be right about in the middle. Right there. Got a pencil. It's out there on the card. I'll set that right there to save my spot. Got a square somewhere. Get real fancy. I can just cut that with a square. Yeah. Cut this in here, and I'll cut square cut. I'm gonna do it again. So that side is our. That looks like 25 and 3/4. That one looks like 26, so let's cut this one down to 26. And then this one here, 26 and a half, 26 and a quarter. Let's call that the middle right there. Y'all on board with that? If you're not, like your congressman, they won't do anything, but in fact, they'll probably go on vacation and leave you holding the bag, but you know, y'all elected them, so y'all get what you pay for, I'm just saying. Man, that thing throws a lot of dust. I might take you up a vacuum cleaner or something, suck some of that dirt out. I can see if I can wipe some of that off. If I can find something good to wipe it with or scrape it with. A little scraper would be good. Sometimes I've never used one of these. Looks like a bird. A bird came in here and messed on my thing there. Right. Yeah. I set this up at 4 inches. 4 inches, is that 4 inches? Double check. Yep, nope. Not 4 inches to that edge. Let's come out. There's a little window glass here. It's supposed to be marking 4 inches. That's 4 inches right there. If I use that, I use this, then I can get me 4 inch pieces cut. Now if I take 2 of these, or 3, 2 or 3, pick these ones up down here. And then I put like one on each side with a board across the distance of this right here. So that's 5 3/4 ish, 5 3/4. So if I had 1 or 2 5 3/4 ish around to put on either side like this, I could actually just use 4 inches for that too. Then I could drop my legs in here, one leg on this one, leg on that one. So this is 4 of these. The easiest thing to do would be cut 4 more of these and just set it up like that. So since we got this all set up already, let's do it that way. I think I left everything like it was. Yeah, so we just got 4 more. If I got that many more in that piece of wood. There. See how many we can get. We should be able to take all them up yonder, put them together. A little stand. Let's see. We got some screws right here. It'd probably work pretty good for that. They're a little bit longish. But that's all right. Longish for wood. Okay. I cranked this thing the other day. It's been sitting around here for ever since I bought it, and it's been weeks. It's been a few weeks. I came by one day just as a hoot, just to see if it cranked. Cranked right up. So yeah, it's a good little buggy. I never have used it yet for anything, but one of these days I might get a wildness about me and decide to go ride around on it or something. Never know. Never know what I'm liable to get up to. Oh, the joy. What I might do on them, see, those are gonna, as small as they are, they'll chip pretty easy. So what I might do is I might fiberglass them. That way I don't have to worry about them chipping. Yeah. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I could get some of that glue and make some glue stuff. That carpenter's glue. I could glue them together too. That'd work. Oh, the joy. I try not to spend all my money all in one day.